What is going on, guys? It is Wrestlemania here, back with another video. Personal demons is a euphemism for wrestlers with substance abuse problems. While some wrestlers are able to function despite their personal demons, others fall into the category of in no condition to perform. A nice way of saying they're too messed up to wrestle. Here are 10 instances where wrestlers were clearly in no condition to perform. Number 1. Jeff Hardy. Jeff Hardy is well known for his personal demons, but it's hard to think of a performance as embarrassing as his main event match with Sting at TNA's 2011 Victory Road pay-per-view. That night, fans waited nearly a minute before Hardy staggered out to the ring, defining the term in no condition to perform. Eric Bischoff came out and did his best to salvage the main event and shook Hardy's hand while whispering something to him. Bischoff did likewise with Sting, and what ensued was a thankfully short match, with Sting dropping Hardy with his Stinger death drop and apparently covering Hardy for real. Fortunately, the event provided an epiphany for Jeff. In an interview he said, "I was too up to even try to get through the match. You see yourself on video, not knowing how bad you were. It's embarrassing. It's terrifying watching yourself. Me seeing myself in that shape devastated me. A huge letdown for the fans. Everything that was bad in me pretty much died that night. Thank God they didn't fire me that night." After Victory Road, that was a huge eye-opener. I had a huge decision. I had the chance to do a 100-day outpatient rehab. It was good for me. It saved me. Number 2. Road Warrior Hawk. Hawk's substance abuse problems caught up with him at 1992 SummerSlam during the Legion of Doom's bout with Money Incorporated. The Road Warriors were notorious for working stiff, but Money Incorporated wasn't going to take the chances getting hurt by an impaired opponent. The WWF would exploit Hawk's personal problems during a later run in the WWF in an angle where Hawk's personal demons threatened the Road Warriors' long partnership. Number 3. Andre the Giant. Most fans have heard the legendary stories of Andre the Giant's alcohol consumption, but did Andre ever step into the ring after trying one? Yes, he did. We've heard at least one rumor of Andre passing out in the middle of the ring and his opponent having to put him in a rest hold until the 8th wonder of the world woke up. However, one confirmed story involves a match in Japan where a drunken Andre the Giant toyed with Akira Maeda during a match in New Japan Pro Wrestling. Details vary, but the match led to a shoot between the two men that finally stopped when New Japan's Antonio Inoki entered the ring and called it a wrap. Number 4. Jake Roberts. Jake Roberts' substance abuse is world renowned, and even Roberts admits it's a miracle he's still alive. It's been said that God watches out for fools, drunks, and the United States of America, so perhaps that can explain Roberts' many second chances. At the Heroes of Wrestling pay-per-view, Jake put on a spectacle for the ages, showing up so drunk that his singles bout against Jim the Anvil Neidhart turned into a tag team bout after promoter Bill Stone realized he had a disaster in the making. Roberts staggered to the ring, then somehow decided to head backstage. Roberts then walked back to the ring, grabbed a woman and had her rub his chest, then proceeded to stimulate masturbating with his snake. Roberts fell to the ring and tried making out with his snake, perhaps looking for a love connection. The fun was only beginning though, as Jake was suddenly teamed with Yokozuna against Neidhart and King Kong Bundy. Roberts staggered around the ring, despite not even being the legal man, repeatedly falling down until Bundy splashed him and pinned him. Needless to say, there wasn't a second Heroes of Wrestling. Number 5. Scott Hall. We've discussed Scott Hall's personal demons and how WCW foolishly incorporated them into a storyline. Thankfully, it looks like Hall is turning a corner on his personal demons. But first he had to hit an all-time low, as shown by his 8th of April 2011 appearance at Top Rope Promotions indie show. He was so out of it he required assistance by not only one but 2 men. Hall staggered in and out of the ring, reportedly having been hospitalized the day before for seizures. Whatever the reason, Hall had no business in the ring, and the fans were merciless in their derision. Number 6. Davey Boy Smith. The British Bulldog's SummerSlam 1992 match with Bret Hart at Wembley Stadium is legendary for the match's quality, with many citing it as Bulldog's greatest match. Bret Hart claims the Bulldog had smoked crack the night before and was unable to hold up his end of the bargain, resulting in Hart carrying Smith to their classic. Although his substance abuse problems have been documented, we can't rule out the hitman embellishing the story. Number 7. Shawn Michaels. The WWF's 1997 one-night-only event, broadcast on pay-per-view in Europe and Canada but not America, saw Shawn Michaels challenge Davey Boy Smith for the European Championship. During a pre-match interview with Sunny, a clearly spaced out HBK seems ready to molest a WWF diva on camera. In her autobiography, Sunny admits to an affair with Michaels, so who knows what happened when the cameras went off. Number 8. Kerry Von Erich. The former NWA World Heavyweight Champion's partying ways are well known, his personal demons contributing to his problems in and out of the ring. In his autobiography To Be The Man, Nature Boy Ric Flair discusses how he had to carry Von Erich to a passable match because the Texas modern-day warrior was high as a kite. Von Erich's drug problems caught up with him, with Von Erich taking his own life when he faced a possibly lengthy prison sentence following a probation violation. Number 9. Brie Bella. This one might seem a little odd, but Brie Bella deserves recognition for her drinking, earning her a spot in the Urban Dictionary. Brie's drunken ways on Total Divas earned her this definition. Originates from the WWE spin-off Total Divas. It refers to the wild or drunken side of a person, i.e. Brie mode. And number 10. The Sandman. It should come as no surprise that Sandman has wrestled after drinking a few cold ones. After all, part of his gimmick is downing a few beers on his way to the ring. However, word has it that Sandman dropped acid before his Stairway to Hell match with Sabu at 1997's November to Remember pay-per-view, blowing numerous spots in the match, and by Sabu's account in a shoot interview, the Sandman literally thinking that Sabu was Godzilla climbing a ladder. Well guys, there you have it. 10 wrestlers who showed up in no condition to perform in wrestling matches. Did we miss any out? Be sure to leave your comments below. Subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you next time with some more wrestling content.